found the When Worlds Collide videotape, and I got this last Monday at the auction, When Worlds Collide, the book. Somebody thought it was trash and left it behind, so I took it. It's not worth much. The cover's pretty bad. I get 20 bucks out of it.
I found one a few years ago, but it's been a long time.
Hey, Ray. Hey, what are you doing here this evening?
$10 to get in.
I go that way for the weekend and I could, and then I miss, so she's like, really Sarah is the one, if she was like a lot of time. Here I love it too. I visit on my, I never want to live.
The side room's open. You don't want that crap. I want it all. I want it all. You want that Queen song.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. You want these, don't you want these little motors over here? Look at that. Oh, I'm gonna get copyright, but la 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 la. No, I was checking. I got a Beatles album at the auction, and it was a lot scratchier, so you can hear clicks and pops the whole time. But I think I'm gonna put $10. I think it's well worth that because it is an Apple press, and it could be worse. It's probably more like $20 album, even with the crackle. But yeah. Trying to figure out how I'm going to do my auction haul video. Well, let's see. I was going to sit down and show this junk that's still in the van from the auction, but I don't really want to show it all that way. It takes too long. I bought this box pretty cheap, and I'm going to sort through it. I really hate to throw anything out, but I don't really want to haul it all to the flea market. We got this cup. Got a couple of those cool animal cups. Big League Bears. What's this thing? Bow Wow. I don't know. Looks like the same thing. And I got two of this, The World of Infant Animals, monkey, and we got giraffes. We got one of them old kids cups. Strawberry shortcake. Ideally, I'd probably take out a few of the premium things, which is probably not much, and then take the rest to the flea market and dollar them out or something to people. Got a couple of cool strawberry shortcakes. I got a Disney. I have a tin. I have one Smurf glass, a little hazy, but probably just needs wash. Another Raggedy Ann and Andy. Larry, what you doing? He's up by the road. I got two of these McDonald's cups. I think they're from the 70s. Adventure Series, 1980. And there's an ears or something. Oh, you know what? Probably goes on this cup. Maybe. And I got a Brown Bridge division of Kimberly-Clark Corporation. No clue what that is. Daytona Beach, Florida. That's pretty cool. That was probably a spring breaker thing. Super 22. Must be the ounce. Oh, there's the lids. For something. There's two blue lids. I don't know what they're for. That's that Raggedy Ann. Here is a faded Ernie cup. You can barely see them on there. A Ramada in glass. That's kind of neat. A Fresh Deluxe Large Shrimp. What the heck? Oh, is that, there was like a shrimp in there maybe? Could be, I guess. Sold separately, that's kind of odd. Here is a hat with a straw hole in it. Here is Annie cups. They're the orphans. It is from the 80s movie. Here's another Walt Disney. Huh. Only one Mickey Mouse ears, so I don't even know if it goes to that. And then these are cool. There is some Simpsons cups, and there's actually one of the lids left, so that's neat. Too bad they didn't save a second lid. But, yeah, that's pretty cool. Those are probably the best thing in the box. 1990. So there's that junk. I got all those stacks of records. There wasn't really anything much in there. I left at least half of them probably up there. I went through them twice just to double check. I got, basically the better stuff was, I got Kansas. I got, hold on a second, Kansas, BTO. That's junk. I got that free at the end of the night, a couple of these things. Swinging Gentry Singers, I don't know what that is. I got Blue Train, Johnny Cash. I don't see that record very much either, and same with this one, but I don't think they're worth very much. Most of the stuff isn't. I sold a lot of Johnny Cash when it was 50 cents. Their songs are their soul. Got a Creedence. I think it's pretty decent shape. Bayou Country. And then I got a Roy Orbison. Cool cover. And Chicago, my kind of town. And then the box that nobody bought, I think that Gentry thing was in there, but so was this Kingston Trio Encores. 2 albums in one, or I don't know, I guess, or the best of one, or no. It looks like they crammed them on one album on one side. Seadrift, I'm not sure why I kept that. Probably stupid. The few better albums are in the house, which I will show you when we go in there. I'm trying to get done for my buddy's coming out. Oh, I just ripped that box. That was a good new record box. So is this one here. Because my other ones are starting to show their age. I haven't found any decent actual record carrying boxes. There's lots of them on eBay, but they're not meant to be carried around. They don't hold up. It's just a waste of money then. I think most of this was all junk, the rest of the stuff in here. There's a couple neat kids albums. It's all going different directions, so it's not easy. Here, hold on. Why'd they turn it all the way around? I'm not sure what I'm doing. Come on. This is my first video, you know. There was like every Herb Alpert album up there. I took part of them. All the ones that were decent looking, except for when I got lazy because the sleeves were turned in, so I had to take them all the way out. That's all backwards. There's a Bill Haley. Don't remember if it's in good shape. There's that. There was 2 of them in the stack. I think there might have been one in the other, but I would have taken them both if they were nice. I think the other was rough. Eddie Arnold. I'm not going to get too into this. I'm already going further than I thought in this bunch of junk. There's a Johnny... Where'd it go? I had a 45 for this guy. I think he was on a TV show. Oh yeah, Rifleman. Johnny Crawford. And there is a Thunderball, which is pretty cool. I've seen that copy very much. There's another Orbison. I'm not sure, I don't remember how bad these were. There's an Edie Adams behind those swinging doors. Not worth a lot. This Ralph Carmichael, I don't know much about him. It looks psychedelic, so I thought it's kind of cool. There's a Goldfinger. Dave Clark 5. Somebody's just asked me if I had any Dave Clark 5. CB one, All Ears. A Melanie, she just passed away, right? And there's Tanya Tucker. Not anything big winners or anything. Walter Haynes, the best album I got's in the house. Gene C. Riley. Chicken. Hank Lockton. I hate to throw some of this away. I figured this is cool. The Happy Hamsters, Michael Jackson's greatest hits. That's pretty cool right there. And then we're getting into a lot of religious stuff, so we're good. It's just, you know, just oddball crap. I'll check it out, because every once in a while you get strike it rich, which I did today with my mother. I had to take and go down with my mom so she could get her license taken in Cranberry, and I went to Goodwill, and I found a good album, which you'll see on my next video. I bought a box of books for $2. They were mostly all beat, and I didn't even care to take them with me. When they're falling apart, unless it's something I recognize as probably being some expensive classic, then I don't care to take them. The one religious lady up there, she wanted a book of poetry, which I looked it up real quick. Cover was coming off. It mine is sold for 10 or 15 bucks. I just gave it to her. I didn't make her pay me. First thing I bought was this for $2 is all, for this cassette holder, and it's these, the separate ones. You can pull them apart and change the shape. Planning on, it's too heavy to be filling up with tapes and taking it to the flea market. I'm probably going to hang it up in the shed. I've used it for eBay, but I'll probably never have that many tapes on eBay. If I do lots, I'm not going to put them in each holder. So I'm going to probably put it in my shed and maybe start organizing my tapes that I have extra. But still kind of a pain, because to take them to the flea market, I'll have to pull them out. It'd be only my dream that I wanted to set the shed up so if people want to come check out all the albums and stuff I have, it'd be like a little mini store, appointment only. Alright, anyway, more of that gab. Yeah, I got this Barbie radio system thing. It turns out the wires were broken in the back of the speakers, so it's definitely just going to go to the flea market for resale. I'm also talking about the last flea market is this coming one for the weekend, whatever the heck day this will be, September something other. And I got this too, Wicket. Now this actually looks like it's worth a little more than when I looked it up. It all depends on the contents being there. These later games, they were always kind of cheap. They didn't have very good parts. 83. Everything started getting to be paper and cardboard, and this clown's in here, probably whoever gave it to him. To Amy, XOXOXO from Grammy Crab. It's still part of that crab estate, because their name was on some of the books. The board's got some spotting. It's probably going to be a flea market thing. I'm sure there's several people out there might enjoy this game at a fair price. I don't know if it's all there, though. We got 1, 2, alright, what am I doing? I still got a bunch of stuff to go through. We don't need to look at this game. Well, they're a little bent, so probably it's just going to be a flea market game. I have, like I said, I think $3 invested in it, so I'll probably ask 10, maybe take a little less. That one kid, the guy that buys toys and stuff, he didn't disappoint me this week. He bought all that superpower stuff off me. He bought my Dick Tracy dolls and all that stuff, and I was more than happy with what I got out of it. Gave him some deals, and I threw in a lot of free stuff since he'd bought so much off me. So that's more important anyway than the money, really. I mean, I could use the money, I guess. So now, I guess, into the house we go. Still? Hopefully not. I got a few things in Salvation Army. I got a Wizard of Oz figurine. I think it's worth maybe 20 bucks. It's Dorothy. Pull it out and check it out. It's got the tag. I don't think it's been out. I don't know. Probably it's been out, but can you see it? Probably not. I don't know if I'll list it. I don't have luck selling ornaments at the flea market unless you sell them cheap. Nobody wants to pay nothing for them. Most I've ever gotten out of an ornament is $5. I got one shirt was on sale. I figure I should be able to ask 5, maybe take 3 for it. It's a Old Navy. It's been up there a while. It's finally 99 cents where I can make money on it. And if it doesn't sell, I hopefully won't lose much. Beats and Rhythms. Bought this the last thing. It's a hot seat. Monica told me to ask 10 bucks. I was going to ask 5, but I may ask 10 and get whatever. Thought I had another book. That music sounds like it's still probably loud. I'm not sure where the other book went. I got one game, Goosebumps, the game. I'll probably put $5 on that. Got two. I got one Blu-ray, Rogue One. It's it's extras plus Blu-ray plus DVD, and then this Planet of the Apes, which probably had some kind of a wrap or else at least a dust cover or slip cover, but it doesn't now. It's a 2-disc set if you like the original Planet of the Apes. Oh, here's my books. I got 3 children's books. I got a Yu-Gi-Oh thing. They do sell on eBay, but I think I'm gonna ask a couple bucks for it at the flea market. I got this Star Wars with a CD in it. A couple bucks also I'm gonna ask. I don't even know if I'll bother trying to get that sticker off. This, the corner, finally broke when I got it home because it's so creased and it gets dried out. I taped it. I don't care if they like it. But it's kind of a sexy cover. I thought it was R.L. Stine, and so did whoever designed this book cover, hoping you would think it was R.L. Stine, because it's definitely taken after that whole Goosebumps theme. T.S. Rue. Anyway, ruined my day. And I got one hardcover, which not really worth much. I swear I had this book, and then after being on eBay, I was hoping maybe I had the volume 1. This is volume 2, and then they're kind of more worth selling if you have both of them. But then I started thinking, I thought maybe I had this for. I think the one's a blue cover and this is a green cover, but maybe I donated this to them. But I don't remember seeing it up there, and I haven't donated anything for quite a while. Up there anyway. I got one DVD set, WKRP, the complete series. Pretty cool. And I got 5 videos. I got Quigley. If you watch Red Letter Media, they did a thing on that. It's Gary Busey's drunk falling down in the movie, and it's got Oz Perkins, which is Anthony Perkins' son, Psycho. Outlaw Josie Wales, because it was an earlier, I guess it's not that early, it's got a UPC symbol on it, 1990. I'm a sucker for that movie, and their movies are 10 for $1, and I got 5 for 50 cents. So I got Goodfellas widescreen. That's the way you pay for your gas, and you're not finding good stuff, is you find some small stuff, you make a few bucks, especially since I like to do the flea market. Other people think it's beneath them or something, I guess, to spend a Sunday even once a month going to a flea market. Hard Drive is the other movie, and I'm guessing it's at least a $20 movie. I probably asked $30. Nobody real famous. Some smut movies, erotica. I'm sorry. And it's Edward Albert Jr.'s in it. Eddie Albert, remember, had that album? Green Acres. I got a lot of compliments on my anger video because everybody seemed to like that better than my normal video. Oh, I got this video too. I got how come that means I have? No, that's right. That's only 4 there. 5th video, Lord of the Rings, because that'll finish my set. Is that it for the Salvation Army? I got the other records, which let me organize them. Oh wait, can't show those. I guess there's only 2 more, because these records I got today with my mother, and I'm not showing them in this video. So this is the only 2 that are the best stuff out of the stuff in the band that I didn't already show you. Beatles, Abbey Road on Apple. I put $10 because it's got a uniform amount of crackle and pop in the background. I don't think it's bad enough to ruin the music. It's still good. It's a great album, but $10 for an early Apple release. So I think it's actually probably worth more like 20, but I'm going to sell it for 10 because of the scratchies on it. This was in there. Neil Young. On the beach, and it is the first early pressing. It's got a sleeve, which is also pretty nice. The worst part is the cover's got that ring wear, and luckily it's kind of a lighter album, but it still stands out, so that kind of hurts it. But this is one of the early pressings because it's got a wallpapered jacket. I guess that's what they call it.
Gosh, wow-wee, jeepers.
I would assume they just had leftover paper they wanted to use, and somebody said, hey, can I get printed paper in my albums? I had something else. I think it was another Bob Dylan that's got printed inside. I don't remember what album it wasn't, or not. It was a Bob Dylan, not Neil Young. I always confuse these 2. They're way different from each other, really. I mean, they both like to sit, play guitar, and blow on a harmonica, so maybe they're not that different. So there's those 2 records. Hopper bought in the big, huge tote of movies, and they weren't like the mediocre movies. There was a lot of cooler stuff in there, especially there's some horror and sci-fi, a few box sets. There was a sealed Munsters. I was going to try to scarf that off him, but I didn't know what was a fair price to give for it, and I was just going to resell it. I don't know what he does for sets. I got 9 movies off him. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with these 2 since they're sealed. I hate opening sealed stuff. So I don't know if I'll just keep it or end up selling it eventually, or maybe I'll open it and watch it. I got Texas Chainsaw Massacre Revisited. I think I have it, but I'm going to probably keep this and sell mine. Beyond Reanimator, I confused it with Bride of the Reanimator when I saw it. I never went back and looked through them again, and I'm still happy to have this, and I'm too cheap to just go buy one. I want to find it, so I wanted Bride of the Reanimator because it's better than this. And 7 Doors of Death. These are mostly just oddball stuff. Once I watch it, I'll try to sell it. I have a little much in it to really ask even to really make much money at $2 a piece. So, what is that? Eerie Midnight Horror Show. Don't know anything about it. It is 1974, so it's got to be good, right? It looks like another possibly some freaky Italian movie. And Tales of Tomorrow, I think that's Paul Newman right here. Isn't that Paul Newman? I'm pretty sure it is. A couple of these other guys. Oh, there's Lon Chaney Jr., and I don't know who the other guy is. Is this Lon Chaney in the makeup, possibly? This guy looks kind of like the guy from, Adam 12, but it's not him. I don't know who it is. Anyway, there's that. That's a set. Or it's 2 discs. And then I got Fast Food with Tracy Lords. Looked interesting. It's got that guy from Body Snatchers, and it's got Jim Barney. And we got Horror Express with Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. 1972. Oh, and then the 2 sealed ones. The Kindred, which is not the movie The Kindred, it's something else. It's a newer series. 1996. Spelling Television. Whoa, is this a... C. Thomas Howe, he's in all of them. Yeah, some kind of erotic for television, possibly. Is another, are they all done by Spelling? Yep, Aaron Spelling. And we got Dracula. That's a pretty nice edition of Bela Lugosi's Dracula. It says, unleash the original films that inspired Van Helsing. These are, can you see them? Wait, hold on. Let's see if my camera's even on. I'm going to be mad if I shut off. Oh, it didn't. I bought a big box of CDs. There's about a dozen Johnny Winners. 3 of them are sealed. There's a whole about 20 of these sealed blues reviews, like sampler discs. They should bring me at least 50, 60 bucks. The Johnny Winner, I think, since 3 are sealed, I'm guessing around 50 bucks, maybe 60. There was a pile. These are $2 CDs, which I'm not sure they all will sell for $2. Stevie Ray Vaughan's in there and stuff. And then I got these, which were, I think all these are going to be at $5 at first. Then they'll go down. There's mostly sealed blues stuff. Pretty cool stuff in there. There's one, this Blind Pig Records sampler is weird. I only recognize a couple bands on it. The Story of the Blues, this Guitar Heroes, and then these ones, I got a sealed Rob Zombie. I could probably list this for $20, but I thought maybe I'd just take it to the flea market and put $10 on it. And, sealed Canned Heat, that's a $20 CD. There was also 4 Open, which I'm going to listen to them first and see if I like Canned Heat. I really like a couple other bands. I haven't found any of their albums ever since I want to listen to them now. One was that Pacific Gas and Electric, or no, is that what it's called? Something like that. I have one of their albums now, and it's actually kind of good. I never listened to it before. And I have Hot Tuna, which is pretty good. Their folky stuff's better, but... and I have some Bob Dylan. There's 3 Bob Dylan I'm going to ask $3 a piece for, so it'll probably be 2 for $5. And I have one Jimi Hendrix that's not sealed. I do have a sealed Jimmy that's going to be $10 or $5. It's, is this it right here? Jimi Hendrix Blues. Looks pretty cool. I'm glad I did this because I did not really want to make a slideshow. Hopefully this won't be too long. There's one sealed Dylan I'm going to ask $5 for. And this is East West Butterfield Blues Band. I'd like to listen to that, but it's sealed, so I'm not opening it. There you go. Well, I'd like to thank you for watching, and hopefully you'll watch my next video, see if there's any surprises. And I don't know if I have any outtakes, so I don't know if there's anything after this. So anyway, thanks for watching. Maybe leave me a like. Don't give me no dislikes. I did get a dislike on that angry video finally. I got 12 likes, so that's kind of cool. I appreciate anybody who took time to like it, and especially comment, and to watch the scrap in the first place. So enjoy, and we will talk again. Bye.